so much of my life is helping people reach another level of energy. Because if you don't reach another level of energy, you can't serve at another level.
Successful people demand excellence from themselves every day.
We give our toxic relationships and negativity so much energy.
Rise and shine, it's Entspresso time.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
Hey, it's Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something more inside you too. You've got Michael Jordan level talent at something. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from Brendon Burchard.
Listen, humans are built to serve. Some people are built to serve the world, others want to serve the 25 people closest to them. But in either case, humans are built to serve. So if you're not happy right now, it's because you're not serving enough. You got to pick up this book because it's so inspiring to remind you that we're all here to contribute, to make a difference, to make an impact, and this is your field guide for that.
The power plant doesn't have energy, it generates energy. And I've been teaching that for like 15 years on stage. And one guy stands up one time and he goes, actually, you're wrong. At my event, there's 2,000 people at my event. He goes, well, you're actually wrong. I'm like, oh, how am I wrong? He says, well, a power plant doesn't generate energy. What it does is it takes energy from one source, upgrades it, so transforms the energy, then stores it and transmits it. So it's really transforming energy from one sort of location or one type of energy to another. Right. And I love that metaphor because I felt like that's my job. So much of my life is helping people reach another level of energy. Because if you don't reach another level of energy, you can't serve at another level. If you don't reach another level of energy, you can't feel better, be happier, be a better spouse. It's like everyone says, I want that next level, but they don't understand energy is the requirement to get there. And when we measured energy in our studies, we were talking about really mental energy, emotional energy, and physical energy. And it was a huge turning point in my life when I started realizing these things because, that whole thing that we as entrepreneurs, we want to wait for maybe one day I'll feel energized, or maybe one day I'll feel joy, right. Or maybe one day I can have fun after, all the money's in the bank. And you got the house or the cars or the money or the stuff, and then people go, then I'm going to be really a fun person. It's like, no, if you're not a fun person when you're broke, you're not going to be that much more fun when you're rich. And I think that people have to learn to bring the joy. It's one of our little taglines on our shirts, right? Bring the joy, and that says, you don't have joy, just like I don't think people have happiness. I don't think people have sadness either. I think that we are generating the emotions and the feelings that we experience in life. And as soon as we own that responsibility, life gets really fun.
Every day you have a choice. Every day you have to decide who's going to show up today. Is it going to be the you who settles, who stays comfortable, who does what everybody wants you to do, who just is afraid, scared, is unwilling to do the things that you need to do to go off and accomplish your dreams? Or is it going to be the bold version, the courageous version, the one who believes that you can create something that nobody else around you believes is possible to create? That's a daily battle. Even for me, it's a daily battle. We wake up and have to fight ourselves every day, because no matter how great a day you had yesterday, no matter how bold you're feeling today, tomorrow is a new battle, is a new day. And with time, yes, you can raise your baseline so that what a morning feels like is not as bad as it used to be. But the decision to be bold, courageous, unstoppable is a daily battle for everybody. The difference, what makes the difference? The difference between the people who wake up and then go off and doing amazing things and the people who just stay small and stay stuck knowing that they're capable of more, the difference is that successful people demand excellence from themselves every day. And it starts with having a morning routine that sets them up for success. What is your morning routine? Now, some of you may have a morning routine. You may be thinking, oh, not another morning routine video. Listen, if you're not feeling bold and confident every day, your morning routine is not serving you. And you might have the best morning routine of anybody that you know. You might be the only person who's working out every morning, or who's watching a video every morning, who's spending any kind of time on themselves every morning, because most people wake up like an accident. Most people wake up, check their phone, start responding to other people's emergencies, and never spend any time building the life or the person that they want to build, right? That's most people. That's fine. That's not you. Probably. If you're watching this video, you're subscribed to this channel, that's probably not you. But it doesn't mean that your morning routine can't serve you better. The acid test for a great morning routine is, do you feel bold, courageous, and unstoppable every day after finishing it? A lot of people just go through the motions. A lot of people watch a video like this while they're making breakfast or cleaning the sink or doing something else. You're not focused. You're not paying attention. You need to. Because if you're not focused and paying attention to what you're doing in your morning routine, you're not getting the feeling that you need to feel at the end of your morning routine. I don't care if your morning routine takes you 5 minutes or 2 hours. Do you feel bold, powerful, unstoppable, courageous at the end of it? If not, you need to fix it. Now, what makes a routine get somebody to feeling bold, powerful, courageous, unstoppable is different for different people, right? The thing is, I'm gonna switch my hand here, getting tired. Whew. The thing is, everybody has something that makes you feel that feeling. You felt it before. And what it is for me is always gonna come down to service and feeling like the work that I do matters as an important. So the thing I do in my morning routine is I always share a daily message. And so I'll go to my Instagram and I'll share a daily message. And I remind myself that what I do matters. It serves people. It's having an impact, right? If you woke up and felt like the work you did every day was going to have an impact, you'd be a lot more bold, courageous, and willing to take bigger chances. And so that's what I try to do every single morning. But what works for me may not work for you. That's okay. The good news is you felt bold. You have felt courageous. You have felt unstoppable at some point in your life. The problem is it's just not consistent. So what is the thing that you did, that you experienced to help you feel that level of boldness, where you felt like you were capable of doing things greater than what you're doing right now? What happened? What experienced? Were you watching a video? Were you listening to a podcast? Were you doing an act of service? Were you sharing a message? Were you talking to your mom? Like, what were you doing? Were you meditating naked with your cat outside? I don't care what it is, right? What did you do that made you feel bold, powerful, unstoppable, and confident? And then how can you inject that into your daily life every day? So you start every day with that thing as a reminder for you to go off and live a courageous, bold, powerful life, because what you're doing now is tiny compared to what you're capable of. And chances are there's nobody in your life who's pushing you like you need to be pushed. You're probably the person pushing other people to do great things. And other people in your life, they may not be supportive, they may be supportive, but even the ones who are supportive are not telling you, this thing you're doing is great. And you know what? You could be doing way better, man. Like, this is small compared to what you're capable of. The people who are supportive, they love you. They're cheering you on, but they already think you're great. Their version of greatness is tiny compared to yours. And you know it. It's awesome to be seen as great in their eyes, but you know you're capable of way, 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 way more. And that doesn't happen if you're waking up every day and just feeling okay. If you're waking up every day in doubt, in fear, and insecurity, and that's how you show up to life. You cannot allow yourself to show up every day in life feeling insecure, cowardly, small, scared, afraid, little. It's a choice. And it's easy to stay there by default because our head keeps us afraid. So Brendon Burchard goes through his high performance habits every morning. I have my routine every morning. Successful people have their routine every morning. And I know you have one too, but it needs to be better. Pay attention tomorrow morning to how your routine makes you feel. I need you feeling bold, powerful, unstoppable, and confident. And if you're not feeling it, neither one, you didn't focus enough because you're distracted doing other stuff while you're doing your routine, or two, your routine actually doesn't serve you as much as it needs to, and you need to inject something new into it. Either way, you have to make the change because you deserve to have a more powerful, bold, ambitious life and make those dreams of yours actually come to fruition. I'm cheering for you, and I hope you're cheering for you too. Now I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're going to enjoy, but before that, question of the day, I want to know, What is one change you need to make to your morning routine to help you feel more powerful, bold, confident? Let me know, put it down in the comments below. And if you're still here watching this video and you promise, you commit, you're ready to take action after watching it, give me a hashtag believe down in the comments as well, because I want to celebrate you.
I feel like we give our toxic relationships and negativity so much energy. We're like for example, in your comment section on Instagram, for anyone who's on social media, for everyone who's on social media, you could pinpoint the one negative comment out of 100 positive comments. And we all do it. We amplify the negative, and you see it all the time. And we do the same in our lives, where we sit here talking about all the toxicity. And so for me, it's like, I can either spend all my energy trying to convince that one person to love me, or I can reply to the people that love me already, and they'll love me more because they already engaged with me, and they're going to feel so happy that I responded to them. And I think this is a great, simple tip for everyone who's listening, is just when you respond to positivity in your life, it just increases. When you respond to the negativity in your life, it just increases. And so trying to get someone to like you and defend yourself and control how they feel about you, it wastes and drains so much energy. And you could use all that energy for the people that love you.
If you want to know how Tony Robbins trains his mind to serve him, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
I don't believe in emotional intelligence. I think it's useful, but I'm more interested in emotional fitness.